What's up, everybody? It's a rainy day here at my house. Let me turn it around so you guys can see. Super rainy and wet, but the grass is growing pretty strong, which is great. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about intermittent fasting, or IF for short. Just giving you a little bit of background on where I started and what I will be doing for the month of May. Just a little bit on where I started. I started in 2018. Me and my wife started IF, and we did it for about, we documented it for about 3 months. We started in January, we continued in February, and then March was like the last time we documented it. And we did pretty good. The first month we didn't lose any weight. However, the second month we did, and then the third month we did. And if I'm recalling correctly, but this was a while ago, we continued to lose weight. We just stopped documenting it. But the first month, I went back and watched some of the video before I did this one. The first month we actually, we were only doing 14 hours of fasting, which is, looking back on that now, is like nothing. Because I currently do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. So 14 hours is just like a walk in the park for me as far as not eating now. Because I eventually switched over to 1 meal a day from the original 14-hour fast that we were doing. The progression was more like, 14 hours, then the 16, and then the 20, and then basically 1 meal a day. So it progressed pretty quick for me, but probably mostly because when we were going to work, when we were going into the office, it was real easy for me to miss meals basically while I was at work because I was so busy. So it was easy for me, less easy for my wife because she snacks a lot. And I'm not a snacker. I've never been a snacker. Probably because my mom didn't let us have a lot of snacks, so she helped me on that front. But yeah, IF is not hard to me. But I think what I'm about to try will be hard. I'm about to try the alternate day fasting. ADF is what they call it for short. And today will be the day that I start that. Today is Sunday. I think the 8th is tomorrow, so this is the 7th. Sunday, May 7th. I'm going to be starting alternate day fasting. This should be interesting. They say it's a good way to really cut off some weight, which is what I'm trying to do. And if you go to my video that I did where I talk about how I want to lose 40 pounds before I turn 40 in November of this year, you will understand why. I will link it in the cards in the video if you want to go check that out. But back to the fasting. I'm slightly concerned only because I'm not sure what I'm going to eat yet. And that's always the main thing that I found with fasting, that is always like the thing, right? Because you don't want to, especially when you're doing 1 meal a day. If you're eating and you're doing that 16 and 8, you kind of have a little more leniency when it comes to, you being able to maybe get lunch and then a dinner. But when you're doing 1 meal a day, you're only eating that 1 meal. And so that meal has to be fantastic because you're only eating once, right? So the planning of it all, of going into the 1 meal a day is just, it really like, I've really put thought into what I'm going to eat because I know that I am eating just that one time. So I'm slightly concerned. Anyway, back to the fasting. So I'm a little concerned with the every other day fasting, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat, and I haven't figured it out yet, and I need to have a plan. So I think tonight I'm gonna work on said plan to figure out what it is that I'm actually gonna eat for this alternate day fasting, and I'm gonna take it all the way. I'm gonna do it for a month and see what kind of results I get. I got on the scale today to see what my starting weight would be, but if you want to catch what that was and how it ended, make sure you come back, subscribe, because I'm gonna do a whole month video on the alternate day fasting, so you can see how much I started with as far as weight, and then how much I ended up as. Hopefully you'll be able to see the results on camera, but we'll see. You never know. Along with that, I will be still working out and doing everything like that. I just won't be eating every day. But what I also plan to do too is, I've been looking at some videos and they've been mentioning how you want to keep fiber, you know, in your diet, especially when you're doing the intermittent fasting. So what I think I'm going to do to break my fast when it does happen is start off with just like a fiber power pack bag, where I make it myself, you know, some pecans, some walnuts, some raisins, you know, different types of things. And I'm sure that'll be in the video too when I do a full month recap of how May went. So make sure you check it out when it's released. But I think I'm going to do that before every time I end my fast. That way I'm not going straight to sugar or some type of carb, you know, some bread or pasta, something like that. I'm gonna get some fiber in me, and then I'm gonna have at it as far as the eating. I will document what I am eating when I do break my fast, just in case somebody wants to know what that is. Me personally, when I intermittent fast, I'm not counting calories. I'm not monitoring anything of that nature. I haven't since the start of this in 2018, and I'm not going to start now. If I feel like I need to, then, you know, I'll make a video about that and maybe we can try it out. But as far as what I'm going to do, I'm going to eat like I normally would, and I'm not counting anything. I don't think you have to, but we'll see. I've seen results without counting, so for me personally, it's not something that I need to do. What I'm hoping to accomplish with this alternate day fasting is obviously weight loss, but you can kind of hit a plateau when you're doing intermittent fasting, and you kind of have to change stuff up. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to change stuff up because I've been doing the OMAD lifestyle for quite some time now, so I feel like I need to change it up so I can get you know, back into the weight loss. I will be lifting weight, so I'm hoping I might get a little heavier, or maybe not. I'm not sure, but if I am getting heavier, then I want to see my body percentage fat decrease. So I am tracking that as well. And all of that will be in the recap video. But I just wanted to let everybody know what I was about to do for May as far as eating. I will be doing alternate day fasting. If that's something that you're doing, or something that you've thought about trying, or maybe you've never heard of intermittent fasting and you want to get started with it, I think it's a good idea. There's a lot of research out there. Do your research. Consult with your doctor. I've consulted with my doctor on it as well, and you know, she has no issues with it as long as I am, you know, consuming enough to get me through. So If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like the content. I'd love for you guys to comment below if you are doing alternate day fasting, just to see, you know, where the audience is on this, and if you had any challenges or anything, or any helpful tips that you think I might that might be useful to me now that I am starting this alternate day fasting. One of the videos that I had looked at on YouTube, that actually gave me the idea to do it, she just started it one day. She did some research and started it. I think she said she read a book by somebody, and that's what made her think about doing it. But her story was so impactful, that I was like, I might be able to do this too. So let me go ahead and try it. And she went through her whole story of losing weight. So I thought that was pretty good. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot for a month, see if I lose anything, see if I feel better, all of that good stuff. I will do a follow-up video, so look for it. Make sure you hit the little bell so you know when it posts. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it for sure. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.